Tucker Carlson.
Oh God.
I'm not sure. Let's go and look at this. It says the headline says Tucker Carlson, I need an exorcist ASAP, claims demon attacked him.
Is this real?
I don't know. And
Tucker Carlson tells his own ghost story, claiming a demon attacked him when he slept in bed, left visible marks on his body. Revealed that he once woke up and found huge claw marks on his side and shoulder, ones that didn't match his own hands.
So it's on a show called Christianities? Do you guys want to watch this? Or
he'll say some strange things.
watch it, or just want to read this?
Carlson
I'd
says
like to
Satan's
watch it.
servants didn't wait.
Let me see it.
All right, so we'll watch it and then I'll just edit out.
How long is it though?
4 minutes. We can
go
fast forward though.
Yeah.
The presence of evil.
And then I saw blood on my sheets, and I realized that was not a dream at all. So I called my assistant. It was like the only evangelical Christian I
You can
know.
stop it, Chin. Do we buy it?
Also, hold on. This is what we say.
Tucker Carlson has a great
Imagination.
eye for the dramatic. And he's
entertaining.
very good at creating
Dude, did you ever see?
heat.
Did you ever see when Jon Stewart went on CNN and confronted those two? They thought he was going to do promo because they were on a similar network, and he tears into them.
And to Tucker Carlson?
And his co-host, he goes,
yeah.
you know what would be
Oh,
great if you guys actually report the
Long
news.
time ago.
Yeah, a long time
Oh,
ago.
yeah,
He
that's
goes,
great.
you know what would benefit the
He's
American?
like, you're wearing a bow tie and you're 35.
Yeah, he lights him up.
I mean, yeah, if Jon Stewart comes from
Legend.
you better
Legend.
pack a lunch. I like Jon Stewart
Yeah, I love
a
him.
lot.
I don't mind Tucker Carlson either. I mean, you know, some of his stuff's a little
Well,
wonky. His laugh
Tucker
is weird.
Carlson, when he did Rogan, was talking about how there are evil forces, and he was talking about UFOs, and he was talking about aliens.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I was sitting there. Remember now, Tucker has gotten in trouble for saying all these great things about Trump and texting
Bad
that
things
he
about him.
hates
Yeah,
the
he
guy.
hates him, yeah.
So Tucker is a bit dramatic. He's a great showman.
He's entertaining.
He's a very smart guy. He's got a lot to say. A lot of it says that I agree with, but there's a lot of stuff that Tucker will say that is downright. It's a story.
But also to his point there, like with the scratches and stuff, like who knows? Maybe the dog did it. Maybe they actually happened. He thinks, like his perspective, he thinks it.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
No, hold on. But it is true. Now, I don't know if
Now-
I was. No, let's hear me out here. I don't know if
Hold on,
I
let me
was
get
sleeping
myself-
like this.
Hold on. Because
I don't-
you're pretty good at bullshit
I know.
finding bullshit, so I'm just gonna wonder.
Now I'm not. That sounds like bullshit.
Oh, I'm not saying.
But I'm telling you, I fell asleep one time and I woke up and Joanna was like, "You have a huge handprint, like red. It was all red on my arm, like wrapped around like
that was
this."
the devil.
I don't know.
That was called the grip of
Then
addiction.
Joanna was like-
that was called the grip of addiction.
Maybe, but-
that was the Adderall.
Yeah.
That was the Adderall demon.
I was weaning off something. I don't
Yeah.
know, but it was like all around my arm and it was bright red.
Sure.
And then Joanna was like, "Did you sleep?" I'm like, "No, I don't sleep like this." Might have.
Might have.
Now, the Latinas, what they do is they take take fucking smoke. You know, they like
And they'll burn
incense and they
sage
burn
and stuff.
sage. Yeah, and they. But that was weird.
The woman who takes care of my children when we're not there, she washed all of our doorknobs in holy water. Now, having said all that,
Hey, this is my thing with it.
have you ever seen
Do
a dog
you-
dream?
hey,
you ever seen a dog
do-
dream?
yeah, like,
they'll start running.
yeah.
They'll start running. And if you're sleeping with 4 dogs,
On each side? No.
yeah. So I would say that's what happened. That's my
Tucker,
that's my
yeah.
detective hat on there. So
But my whole thing with all this is we have no evidence that demons are real, right? Or any of that stuff. After all this time that we have nothing. And don't you think if the demons are real, you think they're just going to give you a light scratch on the rib? Or would the demon rip your fucking face off? You think they're taking it easy on you? You think they're just doing it to just put fear in you?
yeah.
Like if there's an actual demon, wouldn't he do some real damage? Because if they're from the underworld, they're that evil. You think they're just going to give you a light scratch? Or you think they're just going to wrap their arm around my arm and make a red mark? No, they're going to do some gnarly shit, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't think so, dude.
They'll say sometimes if somebody close to you dies, that they try to send a message to you. They try to protect you from something, and you have to stay open to it. Like so, somebody dies. It's very common to have dreams about that person, or have your dreams shaken up.
Yeah.
You know, so we had somebody very close to us die violently. I don't know if I told you, but it was real bad. Somebody that we were very close to was murdered by her boyfriend.
Jeffrey Epstein.
No, And
Oh, I know you. Oh, yeah.
yeah, real bad, and stabbed a bunch and all really awful
Jesus,
stuff.
dude.
And since then, my wife won't sleep in
Her room.
Yeah, because she's constantly feels like she's being jarred awake.
Yeah, but that person's not evil.
No.
That person's
it's
probably
like, hey,
protecting you.
I want to protect you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Did they catch the person who did it?
Yeah, he's in jail.
Yeah, good. Forever.
Hopefully. There's
That's
a trial.
California,
There's a
so they
trial.
might
Well, when you stab somebody 14 times and cut
you
their
can
throat,
declare insanity, or you can say
self-defense and stuff like that, which I think is what's being done.
Of course.
Yeah. So, okay.
People
But I
suck.
think when you do something like that, you probably are going to go away.
What else you got, Jen?
Okay, real quick on that though. I think the whole demon thing came from just people when they're younger or way back in the day. It's just mental illness and people acting out like crazy in the middle of the night.
Saying they're
it could be
possessed and stuff.
You could be your kids, it could be your wife, it could be your husband,
Yep.
whatever, and they just start mentally freaking
And back
out.
then, they didn't know that there's like
Exactly,
mental
that's
illness
where I
or
think where it comes
craziness. And they're
from.
like, no, he's possessed. Like, no, he's schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Now he's like, no,
and
he's
that's a reality too.
schizophrenic. Yeah.
People have mental illness and they freak out.
Back in the day,
No, I do. You can tell though. Like if you meet some person with bad intentions, or there's a different energy, and whatever that is, there's darkness.
Yeah.
There's darkness in the world.
oh, fuck yeah. there
There's
is.
big time darkness.
Well, you
in the
know,
world.
Jordan Peterson says that. He says Jordan Peterson has interviewed literally everybody you can imagine, especially a lot of criminals.
Yeah.
And he went down that rabbit hole where he would read, like somebody come in with these heinous crimes, they were a serial killer or whatever, and he had to treat them or he had to talk to them before they went to jail. And he said he read a lot of their diaries. And he said, if you don't think that there are people that flirt with the satanic realm,
Of course.
because there is a satanic realm and a heavenly realm in terms of like, you know
They
that
pick the
you
side.
can go on a good side or
Yeah.
you can go on the bad side. And some people go as deep in the depravity of torture and all those things. And
No,
they
I
exist.
believe in that. Like if you're about
yeah.
to do something wrong, or even if you're about to do something dangerous, there's this voice, whatever it is, there's a voice, and it's not even you. Be like, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man.
Well, let's put it this way. When you're fucking up in one way or another, you know you are. Like, what is that thing? That thing they call the inner compass, your conscience. When you're lying about something in your life, when you're not doing what you should do,
yeah, but
doing
that's
what
your
you wanna
conscious.
do.
That's your conscious.
But what I'm saying is that we all have a sense of right and wrong in that sense, right? We know I'm fucking up, but maybe I'll get away with it this time. You know, we all do that. That's what I'm saying. And then you can take that and then really extrapolate it. Some people get off on, if you read about serial killers,
For sure.
they get a sexual charge out
People
of
suffering.
out of the act of making people suffer, power over them.
and then some people are like, oh, they're just mentally ill. I'm like, nah, I think they're
No,
evil. I
they're
think some
evil.
people are born evil.
They're evil. They've succumbed to that demon. They've worshipped that demon that takes possession of them. And I think that's a fair thing to say, right? So you just like you can be possessed by the addiction of sex.
Yeah,
by
there's
the god of sex.
something. Yeah, there's more to us. I don't know what it is. I'm not the biggest religious, but there's something going on. Like whatever it is, there's something up. Like even when I was flipping my truck, it's happened fast. But there was something that kind of slowed down. I was like, all right, dude, you all right? Do this, get out. Like that's not me. There's something there. Like you'll be okay. Don't worry. You know, I don't know what it is. They're like whenever I've been the most scared, there's something there. Whether it's God, maybe it is.
Yes.
Maybe it is.
Yep.
Or there's been times when I've had a voice like, "Don't do that. Don't go down there.
Don't go down.
Like go this way."
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Call it
Well,
faith. I don't. Maybe it's the big man
I think
upstairs.
but you have a deep inner conscience. I know you.
Yeah.
Like you have a deep sense of right and wrong at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day,
yeah.
you're gonna do what's right. And you and I have been around people where you go, I remember you say it, you go, they're just not good people. Remember? I think you remember that. And we were like with some people and we're like, man, they're super elitist about this stuff and they choose only these people versus these people. And I don't think they're good people,
Yeah,
Brian.
bad people.
And I was like, that's
Yeah.
and they're nice.
Yeah.
They seem nice, but if you look at their actions, they're like, you're not the person you're pretending to be.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. There's definitely good and evil out there.
I think that's a very, very valuable
There's
way
good,
of looking
there's
at
good
the
and
world.
evil. Then I think there's some people that they just make choices based off financial gain. And they're not bad people, but they do it for the financial gain. They know it's wrong and they go down that road. There's a lot of politicians and other people, especially in our space, that go that direction. You're like, that's not right, man.
Right.
Like even and I'm too nice. I get taken advantage of. Like, people I've hired before, or friends that we've had, where it wasn't the right thing to do, but we do it because we don't have that in us. We assume everyone's like us, and they're good.
Well, I think that's how you define friendship. So you right. So you think
But
nobody's your friend.
It gets you in trouble, yeah, because not everyone's gonna think similar.
like,
They're
wow.
not the way, yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Not the same. Like even with Nate, like I get hit up all the time, like, oh, you'd whoop Nate's ass. Nah, I don't want to. Like I don't
That's
want
not what you're
that. That's
thinking
not what
about.
I do, man. And I don't think Nate's a bad person. I don't think Nate's a bad dude at all.
He's
Like
not.
if he came in here, his first probably action would be to fight. That's not my first reaction.
No.
My first reaction, dude, come on.
Yeah.
With anybody.
Yes.
My first reaction is never to harm or hurt. No, what are you talking about?
100%.
You can, I'm around kids all the fucking time. You can even see it in kids. Kids are super sweet. And
Some kids
and
have the
and my
ability
kids
to-
are learning. They're learning the hard way. Not everyone's super sweet, man.
Well, I think it
Not
comes down to
everyone's
this
nice.
too. Some people
Just-
don't empathize with other people.
No,
They just don't.
There's certain kids, they
Yeah.
and they're not taught it. It's just the way they were born. And it's like, but they're just different, dude. And you're like, all right.
It's
Yeah,
100%.
not everyone's
true.
sweet, dude. Not
That's
everyone's
right.
going to share things with you. Not everyone's looking out for your best interest.
Yeah.
There's
Some
only one
people-
way to learn.
Some people don't notice that stuff. Some people are radically selfish and have no problem with it. Like it's about them. And no matter what, it's a competitive nature. It's a way of looking at the world, right? If I don't get you, somebody else is. So
Or I'll see a kid like fall at the park if we're at the park, or even while Bossy's playing with his friends while Tiger's playing. Like a little girl will fall and Bossy goes over and tries to help her. Other kids will laugh, or
yeah.
or they'll just like run off so they don't get in trouble. Like those are bad kids, man.
personalities.
And so then I spank them.
I've
But
actually
you spank your kids to make them more like the other kids.
Yeah.
Right.
I've actually known a girl that was like really sweet, really nice, but when she drank, like she had too much alcohol. It's not even just like,
Jekyll and Hyde.
it's not just like even like just being mean. She would be like, fuck you, like crazy.
Weird.
Like just some people are
That's
just
probably
wired.
her true colors, though.
That's what I'm saying. But
yeah.
that people, but even when you guys drink,
interesting.
you're not doing that crap.
Dude, I knew a girl I had a crush on for the longest time. She was out of it wasn't going to happen because I had I was in a marriage, but she was just I remember knowing her and I thought, man, anybody who dates her is a
done.
lucky man.
Oh,
that
lucky.
kind of thing. Sometimes
Oh,
you
yeah.
see somebody you'll be
Yeah.
like, phew. But I always knew her in a professional setting, right? And not a lot, but I had worked with her a couple times. But she was like amazing, and I was like, damn, whoever. And I never understood why she was single. Like that girl would make the greatest.
There's
She's just
something going
amazing,
on.
right? Yeah, and she had everything. I saw her drunk one night.
Disaster.
And, oh my God, did she get nasty?
There you go.
Not even to me, but I was like, "You are that's who you really are."
Yes.
that's what happens.
'Cause the
you get
facade
drunk,
comes
You're on a
down.
date, and the guy
Yeah.
goes, "I got her fucking run."
See ya.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn,
Yeah, the girl I knew, she acted like an actual demon though. She was like crazy. That's why I was like,
She hot
Yeah,
though?
man.
She's very pretty. Dude.
Yeah, go
It's
demon
so
girl.
fucking crazy, man. That's just weird.